Hi everybody!
Welcome back to our channel. Lovely to be back again, isn't it, Wendy?
Lovely to see you all again, yeah. And we're actually filming outside because it is such a wonderful day,
It's beautiful, isn't it? We always love to get the camera outside, don't we? And,
lovely being in the sun. And we thought we'd talk to you a little bit about the crystals today. So we've got two lovely crystal trees on the table, haven't we, Pam?
We have.
This one, it was a present and it's beautiful. It's all mixed crystals, and I usually keep that one on my windowsill where it catches the light. And the other one, Pam's what you bought me,
And this
isn't it?
is a beautiful little tree. It's actually got amber stones on it, and I remember Nick and I brought that back from Poland. When we went to Poland, we brought Wendy a little gift back, and
I love that. It's
lovely
beautiful.
little crystal tree. Yes.
Yeah, I always keep that near my water feature, don't I? So I love that one. And we're going to talk to you a little bit as well about these lovely little crystal chip bracelets. So this one is a chakra one, and it has all the colours of the chakras on it, and it's a lovely bracelet to wear because it sends energy into all your chakras if you wear it, and it can bring a lot of balance and harmony into your life. And they're lovely little bracelets. They're only about 150, aren't they?
That's
Pam,
right.
to
Yes,
buy.
they are.
And they're very, very beautiful, and I do love the chip bracelets. And then we've also got this one, and this is an amethyst one, and it's very calming and very grounding, and this is a beautiful bracelet to wear. If you're going through any problems of any kind, or you feel you need to be a little bit more earthbound, or you know, have a little bit more serious thought, this little amethyst one is a beautiful, beautiful bracelet to have. So, or if you're going through a quarrelsome time as well, it's good to wear this amethyst. I recommend for a little bit of a difficult time, and it can bring peace and tranquility. And then last but not least, we have a clear quartz one, and that's beautiful, isn't
It's
it?
lovely, lovely positive energy with the clear quartz, isn't it?
Positive energy, and you won't go far wrong wearing a little bit of clear quartz, and it kind of opens you up and gives you a new direction in life, and you feel a lot more positive just by wearing one of these little bracelets. So we do love our crystals, and we love these little chip bracelets. Pam's got some, haven't you?
It's a lovely way to actually incorporate into what you're wearing, isn't it? Nice and easy to wear, but you know you're benefiting by those crystals. I've got three here. I've got this one, which is all the lovely ambers and oranges colour. It's the carnelian one, which is good with creativity, and it helps to kind of focus the mind, and helps to put things in place if you're struggling with concentration and that. The carnelian
helps a little bit with the nervousness,
and with the nervousness as well. So that's a nice calming and lovely crystal to wear.
Have,
And this one, which I've got, is the pale pink one, the rose quartz, which we know helps to promote love, whether it's self-love, like all of that loving feel inside you, and maybe with relationships, but also self-love is very good, isn't it? It's all about that learning to love, isn't it? And feeling that
I
love.
think if you want to feel a little bit more loved or love yourself a little bit more, rose quartz is
that's the one. That
it?
is a lovely one.
Yeah.
And the last one I'm going to show you is this one. It's a brown one, and this is the tiger's eye crystal chip bracelet. And tiger's eye is good for adding a little bit of protection if you're going somewhere new and there's going to be perhaps lots of people there, all those different energies. It's nice perhaps to wear a little bit of tiger's eye to protect your own energy.
Or if you have to go in, if you're going to a hospital, or you're going to see your doctor, or you're going dentist, it's always good to have a bit of tiger's eye, because a lot of people build up fear in a dental chair because no one likes going, and if you wear a little bit of tiger's eye, it can help break that energy field down. So I do recommend a bit of that if you're going somewhere you're not very keen on going.
I think it's all about kind of not only looking after your own energy field, but also protecting it, isn't it, against all those other energy fields out there. And this what I wanted to show you as well. This is actually a tree of life, and as Wendy's got these beautiful crystal trees here, and the tree of life is very significant, isn't it? And this is a beautiful tree of life pendant, and it's just got all the different color crystals on with the chakras to help balance that. And it's a lovely dress pendant to wear, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sits,
I had
sits
one,
quite
didn't
low,
I?
doesn't it? Yeah, sits
Yeah.
quite low, and it is just beautiful, and all the different colours. And again, you've got all the benefits of the crystals, haven't you?
Yeah,
that are in
I
it?
had one in rose quartz, and it's very calming to wear, and I wear it quite often, don't
Yeah,
I, Pam?
yeah.
And it sits there quite nice. It's yeah, lovely to have. So what can you get those in, Pam? There's the rose quartz, isn't there?
I've got the rose quartz ones, I've got carnelian ones, I think I've still got a few amethyst ones left, but a lot of the ones that I have at the moment are ones with all the chakra stones on. So again, all the different colours in, the same as the crystal chip bracelet that you've got for the chakras.
And
which is
if you'd
lovely.
like to purchase any of these, Pam does sell them, don't you, Pam? And they're $1.50 each. The little chip bracelets,
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
postage and packaging,
Yeah,
aren't they?
and the Tree of Life pendants, really beautiful. They're just £8, and then postage and packing. But yes, if you're interested in any of those,
Just email,
I'm going to say, just put a comment on or whatever and get in touch, and we can sort those out for you, can't we? So beautiful things, and the beautiful energy of all the crystals, isn't
And
it?
we'd like to talk to you a little bit about life itself, because we look at the Tree of Life. Then I said to Pam, it'd be nice for us to talk about life a little bit too. And life can have many ups and downs. And I said to Pam, you know, I was very lucky. I had a place of my own at 18. I was a very, very strong, determined character, and I loved having my independence at such an early age. Then I went home and looked after my mum for a couple of years, because my mum became very poorly. And then after that, I went on to get married. I was married for 17 years. And then I'd done a pathway of 10 years on my own, which was absolutely incredible. I kind of found myself in those 10 years, and part of me, I found that I think I needed those 10 years to find me, and it was a beautiful time in my life. Lots of fun, lots of places I went to visit. And then I opened up my spiritual pathway, and I've done that for 22 years, and that has brought me so much peace and karma and beautiful people into my life. And I did say to Pam, it's all about being true to yourself in life. You know, if there's situations you don't want to be in, or something that's making you unhappy, always be true to yourself and always sort life out, because at the end of the day, life will always sort itself out if you allow it to. What about your life, Pam?
Well, a bit similar to yourself, Wendy. I mean, I got my first house when I was 20 years old, and when I was 21, I did my HGV driving test, and my claim to fame there, the first lady in Northamptonshire to pass a Class 1 first time. So
Did she do well?
made it to the Evening Telegraph, yes.
Yeah.
And so I think I had 13 years then of lorry driving, and like being my very own person, and a very strong, bit like yourself, independent person, running my house and traveling all the country and staying overnight in different places. That took me up until I had my first child. Obviously I got married before then, and had my first child, who, you know, we sadly lost Jack, and then we went on to have two beautiful children. You know, unfortunately then that marriage did go after a number of years, and I had, well, probably I had, I'm trying to think how many number of years it were. I had a number of years on my own, which I suppose to me, I now have the two children, it wasn't so daunting, I think, having done that money management and the running of a home yourself in those early stages before I got married. So I think I did cope with that quite admirably. And then as you know, I'm now with Nick, and we've been together for a number of years, and about to tie the knot.
I know, and I'm so pleased with Pam, and I think that's wonderful.
And I think, I'm just trying to think, when I came out of school, didn't I, because I worked in school, and I came out of school where Spirit put us together, didn't they?
They did,
and
yeah.
our pathways then become solid together, and my spiritual pathway evolved from there. And to be fair, with everything that Wendy's taught me on my spiritual pathway, I'm truly grateful, and I'm I am a better person for my spiritual pathway, and I absolutely love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
And it's brought a lot of loveliness into your life
Wonderful
for you, hasn't
things,
it? Which
yes.
is beautiful. So, you know, meditations can help stressful times, and opening up your beliefs is a wonderful thing to do. I know when I opened up to spirit, I met part of me that I didn't know existed, and you know, those 22 years I've done on a spiritual pathway have given me an inner peace and a great strength and a lot of determination too, hasn't it, Pam?
Yes, I think you get more knowledge, more strength, and you gain so much through whatever experiences it is that we actually do go through. They're all sent for a reason, aren't they?
They are.
And we grow as people. We get richer on the inside, and as Wendy said before, it's like we're millionaires in our hearts, aren't we? And I think it's really 100% right what Wendy says. It's about being true to yourself as you go through life. Do the things that make you happy, feed your soul, and if you're not happy doing something or it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. It's that simple, isn't it?
And I also say to Pam, I think, you know, doing a pathway on our own and running our own places, it's given us a very practical side of life. And hey folks, I've got to tell you this, I actually went round Tesco's and I bought a new dress, and I didn't put it back on the rail, did I, Pam? Oh my God.
We had such a celebration, the number of times that an item has made it into the trolley, and sometimes we don't even get out of the clothes section. Occasionally we do get to the next aisle or two, but it always ends up going back. But this time, and I kept my mouth closed, we actually made it out of the shop and back to the car.
I bought a new dress, yeah.
And it managed to stay in the trolley. So
yeah.
I was really pleased for Wendy. It's a beautiful dress, really
It was
colourful.
on the sale rail, but
Really
I'll tell you what,
colourful.
really good price, looks amazing on, so
Yeah.
I was quite chuffed with that. Always look for a bargain, don't I,
Yes,
Pam?
you certainly got one, didn't you? So I was
I
really
did.
pleased for you.
So we hope all you guys are keeping really well. We thought we'd give you a little bit of insight into the tree of life, but also our lives as well. And also your lives are equally as important. So as I say, always be true to yourself. There isn't any problem that won't sort itself out. Never be afraid to ask for help, and never be afraid to look for help. Those are vital things on the journey, aren't they, Pam?
Yes, that is good advice. Never feel like you're on your own or you're isolated in any way. It's always good to talk and seek out that advice, isn't it?
Yeah, and I just want to talk out a little bit as well with a lot of things that are going on in the country, like you say, with rising cost and things like that. It's still good to give yourself a small treat every now and then. It doesn't matter how small it is. It can be anything from a bar of chocolate to a top, or just going somewhere for the day. Always allow a little bit for you to have a small treat, because that is your well-being, isn't it, Pam?
And something that I truly love, and I brought them for Wendy, the bunch of daffodils. Spring is finally here.
They're beautiful.
And it's like a little vase of sunshine on your table, and I think just the brightness of the colours, it is just so uplifting. And yeah, for the sake of that £1, that brings me so much pleasure.
And the
I love
thought
it.
behind it, because you say yellow is beautiful,
Yeah.
isn't it? So uplifting. And folks, as well, I did cook a stew and I've done dumplings and all the veg, absolutely amazing. But now I'm not going to cook for a few days because I don't want to overdo it.
No, we'll be eating out tomorrow, won't we?
We'll
Wen?
be eating out tomorrow, yeah. So we just want to say thank you to you guys for your love, your support, looking at our channel, and I hope we're bringing you a little bit of happiness with everything we talk about, aren't we, Pam?
Yes, we truly are, and it actually means so much to us to know that you guys are getting so much pleasure and help from these videos that we put up, because that's what we're about: love and light and laughter, eh, Wendy?
We are, and there's only one thing to say, Pam. When will I see you again? When will I see you again?
Bye everybody, bye bye.